Today we're gonna look at 5 luxury brands that are absolutely killing it right now on TikTok and what we can learn from them and how you can implement that for your own brand. As a lot of you probably already know, TikTok is still one of the fastest growing social media platforms in the whole world. And opposed to what a lot of people believe, it's not just for small kids anymore, because as the day of this recording, 44% of all active users on the platform are between the ages of 19 and 39. As the platform is growing more relevant every single day, it might be really tricky for a luxury brand to navigate through this new platform without necessarily having to sacrifice its prestigious or exclusive brand image. So let's just take a look at 5 leading luxury brands and what they did on TikTok that turned out really well. The first one on the list is Jacob & Co, a really prestigious and luxurious watch brand. At the moment of this recording, there are around 2.1 million followers on TikTok, as well as over 26 million likes. They post a variety of content, but they do have a couple formats that keep coming back because they work so well. They're posting once or twice every single day, and what's also noteworthy is that they don't really play into trending audio. Almost all their audio is original audio from Jacob & Co. And lastly, they also collaborated with some big influencers in the luxury space like Supercar Blondie. So obviously they're absolutely killing it on the platform, but what can we actually take away from this? Why does this content specifically work so well? And what is the psychology behind these posts of why they actually work so well on TikTok? So let's just break it down real quick. For example, in my opinion, the unboxing videos and the behind the scenes videos are absolutely genius. Why? They're simple but super effective. So for example, the behind the scenes video. First of all, it's super satisfying to watch the process. People absolutely love to see how the product is made. Second of all, it's really rewarding to watch the entire video. It actually gives you an incentive to watch the entire video because at the end you get rewarded with the end result, basically giving you the infamous dopamine kick. And it really shows the amount of craftsmanship that actually goes into their products, really showcasing why this luxurious brand is so luxurious and exclusive. And they also do this really well with the unboxing videos, almost playing into the same type of psychology, because it really showcases the shopping experiences if you buy a watch at Jacob & Co, but it also is a really rewarding and popular format on the platform like TikTok. You watch the video and you get rewarded with actually seeing the watch that is being unboxed. Again, the infamous dopamine kick. The celebrity features obviously plays into the status of those celebrities, as well as a lot of social proof around the brand to really showcase why they're such a prestigious brand. And the wrist rolls really work well because of a couple reasons. First of all, it's shot on the phone, so if people scroll through their feed, it doesn't really look like an ad or anything, so they're more likely to actually watch the video. As well, it is like a point of view, so it almost looks like you're doing it yourself, really taking the viewer into their world, like almost imagining they are wearing the watch. And again, it has a small but simple reward system, because first you don't see the watch, so you want to see how the watch looks like, and as it turns, it rewards you with actually looking at the watch, some close-ups, stuff like that. Again, giving you an incentive to watch the video. So Jacob & Co is a perfect example how you can really leverage viral worthy content that works well on TikTok without necessarily having to sacrifice your prestigious or luxurious brand image that you have. It's simple yet really effective. The second one is Bentley. At the moment of this recording, they have over 981k followers, so almost 1 million, and over 3 million likes. Again, posting a variety of content, and one is really noteworthy to mention, which is the so-called luxury test dummies, which is basically a funny series where they have some test dummies that talk to each other about the features and the unique features of the cars they are selling.
Owen, why are your feet in the cooler?
My feet were a little sweaty, Walter.
You know that all Bentleys have a very sophisticated climate control system.
They also post a mix of other cinematic short stories as well as some commercials. And this time they do play a bit into trends a little bit more often. For example, ASMR and green screen effects, which is really popular on TikTok at the moment. And what's also noteworthy is that they actually only started posting since the 20th of December 2021. So they basically built up 1 million followers within 1 year. So again, what are the takeaways of a luxurious car brand like Bentley, how they're taking advantage of TikTok? So first of all, I absolutely love Bentley. It's one of my personal favorites on TikTok, and I absolutely love how they mix like high-end production quality videos while still maintaining a personal touch on their TikTok. So as you probably noticed with all these points is that personal touch on TikTok is one of the most important things. Actually presenting your brand in a personal way, giving it more personality so people can relate with your brand a little bit more like a person instead of just a company. So Bentley combines smart skits like, for example, the test dummies, while still featuring their car USPs. So it's basically an ad that people will actually watch because it's not really trying to sell you anything within the video, and people actually have an incentive to watch it because it's telling somewhat of a story, so people have a reason to actually watch the video because they will be rewarded at the end of the video. The third one is Burberry. So currently they're at 2.5 million followers on TikTok, as well as over 18.6 million likes. They post a really broad variety of topics. I actually wrote some of them down. So for example, Minecraft gameplay. From all topics, they post Minecraft gameplay on their TikTok, as well as interviews on the streets, behind the scenes, commercials, short stories, influencer collaborations with campaigns, phone content, and a variety of other original or trendy videos. What I also noticed is they do use trending audios instead of just original audios. What I really love about Burberry is that this brand really takes some risks by experimenting with really creative Gen Z focused campaigns on their TikToks. And as it shows, it really paid off well. They also work with a lot of relevant influencers in the space to really be as relatable as possible for people in the TikTok space. So to me, it's really genius and creative to see how they combine something like Minecraft gameplay with their brand without necessarily having to lose that luxurious feel. They actually combine influencer marketing, because this gameplay was done with an influencer, with a viral, seemingly unrelated type of content style that does really well on the platform, while still combining their brand into the picture because the influencer was actually wearing some of their clothing. So you can tell they're not too focused on just pushing out their products. They're more focused on actually telling a story around their brand and actually creating this so-called, I would almost say, vibe around their brand. They have a really unique and creative way of combining user-generated content with either shot on a phone or shot on a really high-end camera, together with influencer marketing with trendy and relevant topics on TikTok. And the fourth one is Fenty Beauty, the makeup brand from Rihanna. At the moment, there are 1.5 million followers on TikTok, as well as 24.4 million likes. They post short tutorials on makeup on their page, as well as some features of Rihanna, together with some overall trendy topics, trendy videos, as well as the use of trending audio. So what I really love about this brand is, instead of actually pushing out their products in beautiful looking commercials as a lot of beauty brands, they actually focus more on adding value to their potential customer base. They are looking to add value to their customers by learning them more about how to actually apply makeup. So if someone watches the video, they actually walk away from the video with a lot of value. It's still something they learned from the video that they can apply in their life, whether they buy the product or not. It's a really great way to make people like your brand way more, because you're giving before actually asking something back. And of course, they're also featuring Rihanna, which is obviously this huge pop star. So for a lot of fans out there, they obviously see Rihanna use the makeup and they want to look like their pop star. So it's a lot of social proof as well. And they also leverage the use of other creators and other influencers in the space to make trending and up-to-date videos to give the brand this overall up-to-date and trendy feel. So these three things really create a lot of demand for your product. And in my opinion, it's a really strong marketing mix for your TikTok, and it obviously shows to work really well. First of all, you leverage the power of influence because people want to look like Rihanna, their favorite pop star. Second of all, you're leveraging the power of adding value to your customer by helping people do their makeup, causing people to like your brand more because they're walking away with value before they even bought something from you. And of course, if they really want to follow along with the tutorial 100%, it's really best if they buy your product, so people overall are more likely to buy your product. And third of all, you're leveraging the use of viral trends, which is always a really effective way to reach a lot of people on TikTok. And the fifth and final one is Gucci. So at the moment, they're at 2.5 million followers, as well as 20.4 million likes. Again, posting a really big variety of content, but a couple that stood out to me is a lot of influencer collaborations with some influencers that you might not expect. For example, the latest one is with Francis, which was the so-called train guy, which is kind of a meme. They're playing into trends and they're posting some cinematic stories stories or cinematic commercials. Gucci was actually one of the first luxury brands that actually leveraged the use of TikTok to grow their following on this platform. And it's yet another great example of an absolute leading brand in the industry that's absolutely killing it on TikTok. So there's actually a short story that really shows why they're doing so well on TikTok. So at some point there was this hashtag that was gaining a lot of traction, which was the hashtag Gucci model challenge, where TikTok creators basically dressed up like a Gucci model and pretended to be one, inspired by the clothing, the overall Gucci aesthetics, and the Gucci fashion shows. And as this meme started going viral, Gucci actually caught up really early and started to actually participate in this meme, posting their own interpretation of the meme that actually went really viral. And not only that, they also started reposting some of the creators that participated in the challenge on their own feed on their official page, going as far to actually saying that they would collaborate with some of these creators in their next official Gucci project. Again, really showing that the Gucci brand also has a fun side and really gives this more of a personality to the brand that people on the platform can relate to. If you learned something from this video or you really enjoyed watching it, make sure that you give it a like, make sure you subscribe or follow us depending where you're watching to stay up to date with all future videos. If there's any topics or anything that you want us to cover regarding growing your brand on social media, make sure you either comment it under this video or send me a personal message and I'll make sure I'll cover it in one of our future videos. Anyways, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video.